3, 2, 1, and we are live. How you doing, friends? This is Ernie, Trader of Futures, PatternCast, here on a very rare Saturday morning broadcast, a live stream. Live here, 2, 1, and we are live. All right, so we got another fail. Hey, friends, this is Ernie, Trader of Futures, PatternCast. We must find the fail. Very rare Saturday morning broadcast. There it is. A live stream. We have one fail a week. That's because I have so many windows open. I'm also away from my home office, so I don't have my multi-screen set up, just have my big screen here. And there's only so many windows that you can place on this darn thing. But any of... Hold on. That video was... Should have had all this set up, but that's okay. It's Saturday morning, taking it easy. Ah, yes, here it is. Why I am shorting Bitcoin right here. Okay, I want you to look at where that was. That was at about 10,418. Let's see, where is the graphic that I produced for that? I don't know. Who the hell cares? But that's it. Why am I shorting Bitcoin right here at about, I think it was around 10,400 and change? Now, we didn't have any PatternCast calls the past couple of days because PatternCast didn't see any patterns. We ran scans every which way. The pattern recognition machine didn't see anything. It could, well, we had stuff that popped up, but it wasn't conclusive. So I stepped in and did my analysis based on the volume profile, the level of volume, overall volume, market volume, volatility, etc. The falling interest in Bitcoin, the halving debacle with things like Litecoin and other things spreading throughout. Also the Bitcoin dominance. There are a number of different factors that were leading me to believe that there is weakness in Bitcoin. And so that's why I made that call that I felt that Bitcoin would drop. Now, I made that call, right, I don't know, let's see. That'd be August 23rd, right about here. You can see where this red dot is. There it is, 10,400. Right there. That's where I made that call. Seemed like the right thing to do. Looks like it worked out very well. Now, prior to that call, we've been giving out our PatternCast calls for our new service, the Bitcoin PatternCast or BitcoinCast service, which just started a week ago, a week and a day. And so far, it's been extremely successful, having hit, let's see, 5 out of 6 of the calls. 3 of them big winners. One of them relatively flat, one of them a little bit better than flat. So fantastic performance right out of the gate for PatternCast. Of course, my calls, my volume profile calls are pretty much always spot on. I think I've had one bad call, one neutral call in the past 2 years. So what I'm showing here is the 1 week, 1 day left for the PatternCast Bitcoin yearly membership. So we're doing sort of a founder sale. What that means is that I'm really not doing any intense marketing at all. I just talk about it here on YouTube. And, I don't have a huge YouTube account right now. But get 1 year of PatternCast for Bitcoin for $349 if you do it before I get back from vacation, which is September 1st. So there's 1 week, 1 day, 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 50 seconds left for you to take advantage of that. Go to PatternCast.com. All right, enough of that. Let's go back to the charts. All right, so overnight, big drop in Bitcoin. Looks like about almost 4%. What can we expect from here? Well, here we are setting up what appears to be a little respite or bear flag. That's the only way I can see it right now. A bear flag. Let's see if we can bring this other one here in view. And I'll show you the slippery slope that I'm talking about. There we go. So here's here's a daily view. The previous view was about a 15-minute view. And that little red candle there is that big drop that I was talking about. Not a spectacular drop, but it was a drop nonetheless. So from a volume profile point of view, here we have this big, disjointed, shaky volume node since we moved up off the bottom, and we've been going back and forth, back and forth. This was our mini bubble. Here's our secondary top. Here's our dead cat bounce, and it looks like we're going to be doing a few more diminishing dead cat bounces, as I talked about. Now, what's going to happen here is once we enter into this area, this volume well, this is the slippery slope. We have ever decreasing volume in other smaller wells for Bitcoin to just ladder down. Now, it's going to take a lot if Bitcoin gets beyond this level here of around 9,800, 9,700 to stop that from realizing an 8,000 eventual target. Now, you can see all my lines that I've been predicting over the past weeks, month, have all pointed to that level, 8,000. That's the slippery slope to 8,000. That's what I see coming. Now, it's very possible we go up. As a matter of fact, I've kind of allotted for that 8,000. 8,000 is the destiny of Bitcoin, I believe. So, will it happen? I don't know. Now, it might be a little bit early for most of you guys here on the East Coast, certainly on the West Coast. Maybe over in Europe you're awake, but it's Saturday. You're probably doing something more interesting than watching a Bitcoin video. But I just wanted to, to point out the call that was made, as well as remind you of the 5 previous calls that we've made since we opened up the PatternCast service for Bitcoin, and how you can get involved in this. We have a vibrant trade room based on Discord. It's a private trade room. There are a lot of people that are in our previous Bitcoin service that have moved over. Right now we have about 75 customers. I am limiting the number of people we bring in at this price at $349 for a year to 100 people. After that, the price goes up to $12.95. And I'm going to be showing these calls all week. I showed them all this past week. So maybe it's going to take a little while longer before you see the the power of Bitcoin PatternCast. But then that will be it. The proof will be out there. The proof is already out there. I mean, I don't expect Bitcoin PatternCast to operate any differently than for the traditional markets. As a matter of fact, I expect it to work better than the traditional markets only because of the heightened volatility that's available in the crypto market, particularly in Bitcoin. The pattern recognition tools can see these patterns. They become more aware to the system with a higher level. You need to do this for the next week and a half or so, week and a day. And you can watch them, or you can join us now and take advantage of it as soon as possible. But after September 1st, price is going up. At most, we'll have deals for the first month or something like that after this, you know. But this is a locked-in price. You get it for $349 forever for 1 year. So, fantastic service. You decide. I think the proof is in the pudding. You see the calls. Call after call after call. Big moves. You should be able to make back your yearly subscription in just one trade. Anyways, that's it. Saturday morning, I'm going to go to the beach. Looks like a beautiful day here on the vineyard. Beautiful sunny morning, not a cloud in the sky. It's a little brisk out, you know. I think it's only about 68, 70 degrees right now, but it should warm up to the mid 80s. It'll be beautiful. I want to wish everybody a great day, great weekend, and we'll see you next video. Now I have to look for the off button. Where's the off button? There it is. Stop streaming. Take care.